Sweet. I can get us started. Just going up today against a really good pitcher in Groff. Just what did you like about the approach that the lineup had against her?
Well, I just loved that they knew what they were hunting. DJ had them prepared. They did a lot of film and they trusted their prep and they trusted their plan and just really proud of them. You could feel them throughout. Um, Obviously with the home runs, but I felt like we every out was loud. We strung some things, we scored every inning. There's so many great things against a really tough pitcher. She can flat spin it. And so it's just great to see them trust their plan and put it to work.
Yeah, we just got done talking to Robin, and just to hear the confidence that she has. She gives up that first run bomb. To just know that the offense is going to kind of have her back, and it seemed like after the offense came out and had those 3 home runs. She was just pitching so freely. How have you seen that just complement itself this year? With between the pitchers and this lineup being able to just kind of have each other's backs.
Oh, there's just so much to be said for that when you just get to take the field or step in the box or anything and just know that you're going to give your best that day and that's all we're going to ask. You don't have to be perfect. They're and they're going to have each other's backs. But when they produce the way they do, when we pitch the way we do, and we defend the way we do, none of them feels like it falls on them. And so the amount of freedom they can play with, the amount of confidence they can play with, is huge. And so yeah, when Rob's out there, she doesn't feel like she has to be perfect. We knew they swung it. That's kind of the name of the game in general. And they had her back right away. And that's the coolest thing. We got in the dugout and Co hits her that home run and Rob gives her a hug. And she's like, I got you. It was like, no big deal. Like, I got you, and that's to me, that's what it's all about. I'm just really proud of him.
I'll turn it over to somebody.
Dudley?
Talk a little bit about Ramsey Walker. Gave her a start today, and she's just kind of on fire right now.
Well, that pretty much sums it up. She's kind of on fire right now. She's seeing it really well. And it's just she's seeing it really big. She's putting really good swings on good pitches and she's producing at a high level. So you summed it up. She's on fire.
Appreciate it.
Hmm.
Kyle?
Yeah, I was going to ask about that too. Courtney, I know I've never asked you about right field ever before, especially throughout the offseason, but no, it's you've got a great problem out there. So obviously I know you put Kaylee and DH and all those different things, but I know you said the other day that you got the best defense in the country. And I think you look at the statistics and obviously in that argument, regardless of what anyone thinks, but your outfield, you already knew what you had. So obviously it's center and left, but it's maybe the best outfield in the country when you think about just all three of them.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. I think we have the best outfield in the country. I think we have the best infield in the country. So our defense is nails. I mean, it doesn't matter who we put out there. They're prepared, they're confident, they're ready. Our outfield covers a ton of ground. And any outfield anchored by Reagan Johnson is going to be stellar, but they do a tremendous job out there.
I was telling Tiana and Rob, I can't remember the exact number, but I know the majority of your runs were scored with 2 outs. So just talk about the 2 out approach. And again, I know some of this stuff is nothing new, but it's just so impressive with how consistently they're doing this.
Yeah, maybe I should have had that in my notes. I didn't have it in my notes that it was 2 outs. I don't think that we waver, whether it's no outs, 1 out, 2 out. It's just having a really great approach and knowing that we have the hitters to start rallies and string rallies, no matter who's up at the plate. So it didn't even dawn on me that those were 2 outs. I just think anytime someone steps in, we have a chance. It's how we feel with our lineup.
That's all I got. Appreciate it.
Hmm.
Any more questions?
Yeah, if I can hop in real quick again. We talked about it Sunday against Northwestern, capitalizing on the airmail throw that went behind the tarp. Today, there was several more instances where they gave you between the pitch violation and other things throughout the game, where y'all really capitalized on additional opportunities in this game. Whenever just how important is that whenever you get another swing at it to really make him pay? Because, after that pitch violation, I think it was maybe three singles in a row after the walk.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough lineup. Any lineup's tough to give another swing. So when a play is not made, when you have an illegal pitch, which benefited us in one of the Northwestern games too, and in the case today, it gave one more pitch to Bryn and she walked, and it started a rally. And so that's the tough thing with our lineup, but most lineups is you have to you have to take care of business because if you give one more swing, anything can happen. And so we saw that today. We've seen that on our side. Hopefully we control our defensive side a little bit more. But yeah, that's kind of the name of the game.
And also 400 for you. Just what is
Well,
I'm
Ethan, I
getting
won them
recognized.
all on my own, obviously. No, it's fun. Our team has a really good time making me have to hear it from them because they know it's like it's just absolutely not who I am. But so our coaching staff, our team, I haven't won one of them. Our team has won it. And it's always fun to celebrate more so the success of this program and the success of our village. So we'll have fun with it, and then we'll shoot for 401, 445 tomorrow. But it's fun, and Matt Michael and DJ and Parker, they all had a good time in the circle. But Matt Michael has been here for 10 years. And I'm pretty sure he's been here for about 392 of them. So no, I don't know. I don't know how many won that first year, not many, but we have a really strong village. And when that happens, good things happen.
Real quick, you mentioned that Michael. It got brought up on the broadcast. How long he's been on staff with you, and people talk all the time about how you're the winningest coach in program history. But he's got to be the winningest assistant coach in program history. Just what's it been like? For talking about the village, just to have him, be here for so many of the build and then the maintain that y'all have had.
Yeah, I trust him with my life. I am so lucky that I get to work with him and this entire staff, but for Coach Michael to be here, for Matt to be here for a decade, and he's my right-hand man. I adore him. I adore his family. He is as steady of a human off the field as he is talented of a coach on the field. And so he's a mind that supports me, supports this program, but challenges me and challenges this program and elevates us in every way. And so I could go on and on and on. I am the luckiest. I'm very, very lucky. He's exceptional in every way.
Thanks, Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
I do have one quick follow-up on that. First off, Courtney, congratulations. Thanks, Ethan, because I missed that completely. So congratulations. But yeah, I like asking coaches about this because you've seen in multiple sports, coaches walk away because of the landscape. And I'm not necessarily talking about NIL and transfer portal. I'm talking about just the social media age and all those different things. But y'all have just stayed so consistent, regardless of really since about 2018. Regardless of what is going on in the world, what age it is, y'all have stayed so consistent with that winning. So does that maybe add a little bit more to it just to know that you've done that year in and year out as the times have changed?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for saying that. That's very kind. It is. I think we are consistent to who we are, consistent to what we believe in. Consistency on the staff, continuity on the staff is so huge. And so when our players know us in and out and they know what to expect every day, and we have a system that we pour all our whole heart in and our people, and we believe in it. And so players keep trusting us and come to this special place. But I will never take for granted winning. One, it's hard to do and it continues to get harder. I will also never take for granted how much I love showing up every day, of who I get to work with, and what I get to do. And so as long as we continue to love it, we'll continue to do it. And hopefully that will result in wins. We believe in our system, we believe in us, and that the people that we bring in here. And so we're still enjoying the ride, so we're gonna keep riding.